name is Corbin, and I was raised in a Christian home. My mom always made sure that we were at church on Sundays. I got involved in some drugs and some alcohol, when I was younger, and my mom, she told me that I just needed to get a new group of friends, just find some better examples, and to get more involved in the church. In high school, I got involved in Campus Crusades for Christ, and that was really cool. I mean, we met every week in somebody's house. It was a time to get away from home and just meet with other young people and do stuff, a lot of activities that young people like to do, and it was occupying my time and keeping me away from some of the bad influences that I could be involved in. And I really grew a lot closer to God through that. I eventually moved out of the home and got out on my own, and just had a great time. I partied a lot with my friends, and I quit going to church at that time when I got out on my own. But I did feel a little empty. Something was missing in my life. I was running from God. My dad got sick with cancer. I couldn't face the fact that he was dying. It was really painful for me to see him like that, and it was just really hard on me. I just couldn't face the fact that he was dying. So I started to drink a lot more. I was trying to just numb the pain that I was feeling. Just didn't want to face it. I had a tradition every Sunday morning. I'd get up, fix a big breakfast for the family, and always while I was fixing breakfast, I'd have the radio playing or the TV on. I'd be listening to a church service, and there was a lot of messages there that were really touching me, and I felt God calling me back again, and I knew that my life needed to change. I knew that I needed to get my kids in church. I had 2 boys. I just felt like that it was too much trouble, having to get the 2 kids up on Sunday mornings. I was selfish, that's what that was. I knew that I really needed to have them there, though. This went on for many years. My kids started to grow up, and God wasn't in our home, and I wasn't a Christian example for my kids to follow. And thanks to the persistence of a good friend of mine, Jeff Thomas, and God working through him, I finally took him up on his invitation one day to come to Christ Community Church. I'd put it off many times. He had spoken to me, and finally, God touched my heart one day, and I said, I just need to do this. So I did take him up on his offer, and I showed up one day to church, and I really liked the music. It's really something that I wasn't used to seeing in church. All the instruments and the casual atmosphere, but I felt like, hey, this is something that I could just fit right in with, and the people that I met were very loving and friendly and just accepted me just the way that I was. And I really felt like I fit in at that time. I've been sober for almost 4 years now, and I found out that I really need the fellowship of other Christian believers, and I missed that for over 15 years. And how much difference that could make in my life. I felt like I could listen to church on the TV or the radio, and everything was okay, and I would pray occasionally. But I wasn't having that fellowship with others that God really wants us to have. But servanthood is my calling, get a lot of satisfaction out of helping others and going on mission trips. That's a gift that God has given me, and that's something that I can do. I'm a better person now since I've become a member of Christ Community. And there's been so many opportunities that have been offered to me. And I'd like to thank everybody for being a part of that and helping me to grow in my walk with Christ. I've rededicated my life to Christ. And I want to thank my mom for planting that seed in me early. And I give thanks to God for just giving me another chance and accepting me just the way that I am.